Welcome to BUZ Customer Service. This is the first tab of the customer service screen. To be able to give good customer service, we have to have good access to information. We can have multiple contacts for the customer, so that with all this detail below, so that in the case of a builder, we could have each of the people that are at the building company or a real estate agent, for instance. On the details tree, we can see each install with an order under it, with the products under it. When I click on the product, right hand side here, we can see the information for that order, the date and sales rep. Here we have the install information, and if the product's not installed, we can actually change this. It includes time allowed to install the product. And down here we have the production information for the particular line that was chosen. Production activity and installation activity is an audit list of everything point that the production has passed and the install has passed where there was a status change. If we look at the line item, we also can see status information, production unstarted, installation unconfirmed, and the last time it changed in status was the 30th of the 12th. Colours highlight to us the different statuses of the particular items. If we now look at the orders tab, this is the money side of it. So each of the orders, click on the line, we can see how many payments have been made and what those payments were. In the customer notes is an audit trail of everything that's happened to this customer, date, time stamped, who was and what was accessed, and we can add our own notes down the bottom here in the timeline. Warnings are to highlight to people as they access a customer different things. Here we have potential volume customers, and we're going to highlight it in green. It will pop up every time this customer is accessed to make people aware that this is an important customer. You could have a message that popped up in red that said difficult customer, and so on. Attached files. Any other electronic documents that are appropriate can be attached to the customer or to the order, and by selecting them and clicking open, they'll be opened by the appropriate program. We can create a message about this customer or about an order, and that goes into the message system. Here we can see some messages. It was from the demonstrator to administrator and copied to somebody else. The subject is fabric discontinued, and we reply required. Customer needs to reselect fabric, and over here we see reference. By clicking this button, it will open up the appropriate customer service screen with the customer in the case of a customer, or the order processing screen if it's an order that has to be that is related to the message. The reminder: if the receiver has not replied by the time of the requested reminder, say 4 o'clock, then at 4 o'clock an alarm will sound on the receiver's computer to remind them to answer the message. The sender's computer will also have an alarm on it to say that this has to be followed up. If the receiver has replied, then it will only stand on the sender's computer so that they know to follow up, which probably means ring the customer up and tell them what the outcome is. They can also add their own messages into the system just to themselves to remind them that they've got to ring the customer back at 4 o'clock. By using BUZ Customer Service and messaging system, this will empower your customer service people to give better customer service.